everybody. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Hope it's been a good weekend for you. I wanted to do this video because I think it's important. And that's why I named it Makeup versus No Makeup. How many of you were like me? I was to the point that I would not, guys, I'm not exaggerating to you when I say I would not, this is going back, it's just been a couple of years that I started going without makeup when I go out in public. Before that, especially when I was married, I would not even walk out to the mailbox in the front yard, at the end of the yard, without my hair and makeup done. That's how insecure I was about myself. And I had convinced myself that by having my hair and makeup done perfect all the time, that, oh, I was just making myself feel better, and it just made me feel good and what have you. I didn't realize that what it really was an extreme insecurity in myself. I really didn't. That's why I'm making it without any makeup today. No makeup, no jewelry, no nothing. I'm making my video for all to see with no makeup, and I don't care what anybody thinks. I could not care less. But I know that there are women out there, maybe you're one of them, who feel that if you're not perfectly made up, hair done perfect, clothes done perfect, whatever, maybe you're not valued. Maybe you're not considered attractive enough or whatever. In my view now, guys, it's, you don't like the way I look without my makeup? Bye-bye. See you later. I don't want or need anybody like that in my life. I don't need or want that. I was so bad, guys, that if my kids told me they were coming over, I hit that makeup so fast it wasn't even funny. It was like, oh my God. You know, my son, one of my sons or my daughter, oh my God, gotta put that makeup on immediately. It was like, I gotta have that makeup on. I didn't realize what a severe case of insecurity I had. I really didn't. Until I started, I don't know, looking around me and seeing women who weren't wearing makeup when we'd go to the store or wherever. And I thought, God, they look so secure with themselves. You know, they really did. And so what happened was, guys, remember, I'm going to be 69 in April. And this, what I'm going to talk about now, didn't happen till, I'd say, what, a couple of years ago? I literally would not go anywhere. I would not let anybody come to my house and see me without makeup. I don't care if they were going to be here for 2 minutes. I had to make sure my makeup was on. I mean, I was messed up. How messed up are you if you don't even want to be seen without makeup around your own children and grandchildren? I used to think, oh my gosh, you know, my kids are coming over, grandkids, grandma has to look her best, mom has to. How messed up is that? That is really messed up, guys. It really is messed up. And until a couple of years ago, that was my thinking. That if I didn't have my makeup on, hair done perfectly, dressed, whatever, I'm just not, what would the word be? I'm just not, you know, I'm just not good enough. I'm not my best. I'm not whatever. Well, makeup is not what defines you or makes you who you are. Yeah, it makes us look good, you know, if it's done right. Makes you look better. But if you really can't like who you are without your makeup, you do have some issues. And I didn't realize that. I did not realize that until it's actually my daughter who, she may not even know this, but she's the one who helped me realize you don't need to have makeup on everywhere you go. Because one time she called me up to go to Target So I was like, yeah, sure. So I rushed to put on my makeup. Oh, did I rush? Because she was like, hey, I thought I'd come by, whatever. So I rushed to put on my makeup. And when she got here, she had no makeup on. Which, you know, I have seen her many times without makeup. But I thought, man, she has no problem going to Target with no makeup on. She had her sunglasses on. And I thought, well, I can do that, you know, sometime. Just, you know, keep my sunglasses and nobody can see me type of thing. But then we got into Target. Well, she pops those sunglasses off and she's content to shop around, look around. And I thought, oh man, I wish I had that kind of internal security to where, hey, if somebody sees me without makeup, who cares? Well, that's what started me on my journey to being more secure about myself and realizing makeup is not me. That's not who I am. I'm not all about makeup, 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 makeup. I'm me. You know, what I am inside is me. And the makeup, sure, it can make a person look nice, sure. But I didn't realize it was a security blanket for me. I was using it as a security blanket. And the more women that I saw without makeup when I'd go out and about, I thought, they are much more secure than I am. They don't care what anybody else thinks. That was a problem. I cared too much about what somebody else would think if they looked at me, and that is not healthy and that's not good. That's a sign of a really severe kind of insecurity, like, oh my God, they're going to see me without makeup. I didn't realize that. I used to just think that putting on makeup was my way of, see, I look my best. Well, when I really stopped to realize I won't go out that door without it on, I won't let somebody come over without it on, I wouldn't dare even think of having a picture without it on, that's when I knew there's something wrong. There's something wrong that I'm thinking I am so valued because I have my makeup on and everything looks just right. I knew that was no good. I knew that was no good. And I remember the first time that I decided to go to Target on my own with no makeup on. It actually had me break out in a sweat, guys. Yeah. I broke out in a sweat like, oh my God. But then I got into the car, got to Target, and I thought, you know what, to hell with this. I literally was like, to hell with this. Who cares what somebody thinks of me? I don't care. And this is just going back a couple of years, guys. We're not talking a long time ago. I don't know if my kids remember, but I always had my hair and makeup done when they'd come over. But that day at Target, I thought, I am so done with this thinking, gosh, if somebody looks at me, I don't have my makeup and everything perfect, what are they going to think of me? Or, oh, will they think I'm too ugly? Or will they think I'm too this or too that? That day something snapped and it was like, to hell with what people think. And I am so grateful that that happened, because I could never think of going somewhere or doing anything without planning to make sure I could put my makeup on. Even if it was just to visit one of my kids. It was, I gotta have the makeup, the hair, everything perfect, which is insane, guys. That's insane. That's really a sense of, hold on, guys. Once again, the heater, I don't care what I do. I swear to God, I'm gonna punch this thing in the wall one day. I put it down to 70 and it still came on. Okay, anyway, I just got to where, you know, I've lost track of what I was saying, but anyway, yeah, I just got to where I was like, I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care. So I walked into Target, flipped up my sunglasses, no makeup on, nothing more than chapstick because my lips get dry. And I walked around, and of course I noticed nobody is sitting there going, oh, look at this woman, she has no makeup on. Oh my God, can you believe this? No, That wasn't happening, guys. But that's what I envisioned in my sick head. My sick head of, if I don't have makeup on, people are going to look at me and, ooh, ooh. I didn't realize how bad it really was. I wouldn't even dream of talking to a neighbor unless I had my sunglasses on and maybe pop on a little lip gloss or just a touch of lipstick real quick, you know, knowing they couldn't see my whole face because I have the big sunglasses. I'm not kidding, guys. I would not even want to talk to the neighbors. If the mailman had a package to deliver, I'd be like, there's no way I'm answering that door. You know, knock, knock, or whoever, UPS or whatever. Oh, no, hell no. I would not open that door. Now, I don't care. I'm secure enough within myself to say, this is real life. You don't wear makeup every single day. At least I don't. My value isn't how I'm looking that day. Did I have makeup on or not? I mean, just what was it, one day last week, I was waiting for an order to come in from Amazon. And I had just put curlers in my hair, and my dog started barking, and I thought, what? So I come out to the living room. Well, there's the UPS guy walking up the driveway to the door. And I open the door now. If I'm there when they arrive, I just go and open the door and say thank you. There I was in my curlers. You know, no makeup or anything. I had just curled my hair. And I opened the door, and he put the package down because I have to because of the dogs. You know, they bark their heads off. And I said, I'll just put the package down. He's like, okay. And he looks over. He goes, you have a good day. I said, you too. And he jokingly goes, well, not jokingly, but he says, bet that hair's going to look pretty when you're all done. And I was like, it sure will. You know, I just joked with him, and he goes, ma'am, you have a good day. I said, you too. I am so over that now. I don't care if I'm in my cleaning clothes, you know, somebody comes to the door, welcome, come on in. Or if it's somebody delivering something, hi, thank you, appreciate it. I don't care anymore. And I think back to how that stressed me out and how it made me feel like I had to look a certain way in order to be accepted or admired or thought better of in any way. Just thought better of in any way. And I don't care now. I mean, and I think about it too, let's say I'm dating a guy. How many of you wouldn't be caught dead without being perfectly done up before a date? Well, you know what? Wrong way to go about it. I've actually researched articles of women and girls, young women, who talk about how they found out that they knew the one was the right one. Of course, not in all cases, but these are just articles I read. And like the one, she said, I was always getting ready for my date. Perfect hair, perfect makeup, perfect clothes, shoes, everything perfect. She goes, and I thought to myself, this is not me every day. Only when he picks me up am I perfectly done all the time. So she decided to not be perfect when he came to the door. She said, I was wearing sweats, my hair was in a ponytail, no makeup, just answered the door. And she goes, he was like, oh, we're not going out? She goes, no, I'm too tired, don't feel like doing the whole get up, get ready, and go out thing. And he said, I'll be right back. So she said he got into his car and left, and she thought, oh, well, I guess that's that. And he comes back with hot chocolate, marshmallows, and some pastries. And then she said he walked into her apartment and said, okay, then this is a stay in and snuggle night. And she ended up marrying him. So, yeah, it's like, if I can't be myself around a guy, if I feel like I have to be in perfect form every time I see a guy, there's something wrong there. There's something wrong. You should be able to be yourself 100%. I'm not saying look like a slob every day or every time you see him, but not feel like you have to be dressed to the nines either. How many of you do that? If you're going to go on a date or do something, you're dressed to the nines every time. It's like, no, absolutely not. And that's the way I used to be when I was dating. I haven't dated in years because I've got fed up with the idiots out there. But that's how I was. Dude, the hair, the makeup, dress, just, oh, you know, look as perfect as I could. Whatever as I could. No, that's absolutely not, like they say, if you want to find out what kind of guy you're with, let him see you at your worst, let him see how he reacts when you're sick, when you're real sick, you know, you got the flu, stomach bug, whatever, bad cold, or you're just sick or injured and down and out, and you can't be taking care of yourself to do yourself all perfect. They say, then you'll find out who you really got. And I do believe in that. I truly do. Society has made it to feel, and sadly enough, not just society in a whole, but it's mainly like, I think a lot of women make other women feel terrible if they're not all made up and perfect. I see a lot of the comments from women to women, as well as men. Men make rude comments, that's for sure. But I see a lot of the women who, oh man, I would never be caught dead without makeup. Oh my God, no way. I could, oh no. You know, you should put makeup on, blah, 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 blah. It's amazing what society and what is considered what you should do as a woman, what it's done to us. I love it when I put on makeup. Yeah, it does make me feel good to be done up. But I was one of those people who felt that I couldn't feel good inside unless I had that done. That's wrong. That's completely and totally wrong. That is not a healthy way to think. That you can't just be in your own house or run to Walmart or Target or the grocery store unless you're all done up or hiding behind sunglasses and everything. That's wrong. That's not a healthy way of thinking. You should be able to go out of your house without your hair and makeup done perfectly. I'm not saying have your hair looking like you never brushed it when you got out of bed. I'm simply saying you don't have to style it to the nines and have your makeup done perfect and the perfect clothes every time you walk out that door. Because if you do, there's something missing. There's something missing somewhere inside of you. Because now, most I do is, if I'm going to say go to Walmart or Target or the grocery store or whatever, if I don't have makeup on, so what? I'm not going to sit there and say, oh my gosh, I'm not going to let people see me unless I have all that makeup just right. I'm glad that insecurity is gone. Yeah, there are times like when we're together as a family and someone's going to take a picture, I'll be like, oh God, I don't have any makeup on, you know. And it's like, my daughter has a trick, she'll go, that's when I put on sunglasses, when I'm not in the mood to have a picture without makeup. But I'm to the point now that I don't care. I mean, she just took one of me at Christmas with a gift that my nephew had sent me, and I was holding the gift and the card he sent me, and I didn't have any makeup or anything on. You know, I guess I want to make this video to maybe inspire some of you who are so stressed out, or you're just tired of the whole thing of, oh God, I got to put my makeup on in order to do this. I got to put my makeup on. Oh, I have to go there. Oh man, I got to put my makeup on. You know what? If someone doesn't like you, or if someone doesn't appreciate you for who you are in here, without all that, then they're the wrong people to be around, plain and simple. You know, my daughter comes over all the time without makeup. My son Josh, his girlfriend comes over, she doesn't have makeup on. And they're secure with themselves, you know. And that's the way I want to be now. I'm to the point now that if someone looks at me and they're thinking, oh gosh, she has no makeup on, poor thing, or whatever, well then I don't need that person in my life. And I don't want that outside world making me feel a certain way about myself. No, I don't. I just don't. I don't want people out there making me, or I guess you could say like deciding how I should feel for the day by what I think they see or what they might say. No, thank you. I don't want that. I want to be able to walk outside like I do now, if my neighbor's out there, I go out there and talk to her. I'm not like, oh, you know, no. If one of my neighbors is out there, or even if it's a man walking by, like in the summertime when it was warm in the mornings and I'd be out there watering and my little dog would be hanging out with me. There was men that would walk by with their dogs. I wasn't worried about it. I was in my robe and PJs and slippers at 6:30 in the morning watering before it got hot outside, and these men would walk by and be, hi, good morning, good morning. I did not care, and I don't care now. And it's a very, very good feeling to know that I'm secure enough about myself to not worry about what somebody out there is thinking of me without makeup. Because that's what it's done to us, guys. It's made women. You don't see men doing this, do you? You don't see men out there. You don't see men out there putting on makeup and styling their hair with curlers and you know, all kinds of gadgets to make their hair look perfect. No, men aren't doing all that. You see men out there in their t-shirt and jeans and they're good to go. They don't have to go through all that. Why should women always have to go through that? No. And it was very liberating when I, excuse me, that first day that I went. It was actually liberating. It was like, I'm walking around Target with no makeup on and I don't care that somebody looks in my direction. Because I really had this idea that if I was without makeup, I did, guys. I had this idea that everybody's going to be looking at me going, no makeup, oh my gosh. How crazy is that? But that's what I was thinking. That is how crazy that stuff makes you. And as I walked through Target, well, nothing was any different. It was like, these are people I don't know. They don't know me. They don't know me with or without makeup. That was the thing. They don't know me with makeup or without, you know, or they don't know me in both ways, with and without makeup. So what am I thinking that they're looking at me in any specific or, you know, way? I mean, it was insane what I was thinking. And now I don't care. I absolutely don't care because, like I said, if someone's not going to like being with me or is going to criticize me or is going to put me down in any way because I don't have makeup on, well, they need to just go, shoo, go away. I don't need you. I don't want you. And it's very liberating. For me, it's like when I decided to let my hair go. I was sick and tired of dyeing it, plus I was worried about those chemicals, plus when I heard that there was a link between hair dye and breast cancer, I thought, you know what, why am I doing this? I'm not 20, 30 years old anymore. I'm in my 60s, you know, because I just stopped dyeing my hair, little over 5 years ago. So I was in my 60s. And I remember thinking, oh my God, what's everybody going to think if I've got gray hair, or I can't believe I dyed my hair for over 35 years because I was so worried about what somebody else would think. I honestly can't. And oddly enough, when I did stop dyeing my hair, and it was half gray, half salt and pepper, and half dark, it used to be real dark, blackish brown, I got a million compliments. People would actually, is that natural or did you do that purposely? You know, I got so many compliments when my hair was half and half, which used to blow my mind. And now I still get a lot of compliments on my hair. And I think to myself, oh my God, all that I went through keeping that hair dyed and kind of, you know, endangering myself, you know. I did have a severe reaction that was terrifying. And thankfully my son was here to help me through that. I couldn't breathe from the dye. But aside from that, back to the makeup, it's such a liberating feeling to say, you know what, if you don't like the way I look without makeup, then please go away. I don't need to deal with you. And I don't need a friend or a guy who would criticize me because I'm not wearing makeup. Don't need that, don't want that. No, absolutely don't. And I got to tell you guys, it was an incredible feeling to start going out without thinking, oh crap, I'm gonna go to the store, I need to sit down and put all my makeup on. It's such a wonderful feeling now. Maybe I need to run to the store for whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, I need to pick this up. Get my keys, my jacket, my sunglasses too, because I always wear sunglasses, by the way, guys. Always, always. I've been wearing them since I was 16 or 15 when I got contacts. I used to wear contacts. And because I have worn sunglasses even on cloudy days since then, my eye doctor actually told me that's probably why you don't have any macular degeneration or cataracts. I have been protecting my eyes even if it's cloudy until it's too dark to not see with sunglasses. I wear sunglasses outside. But anyway, I'm telling you guys, I just want you to know how liberating it is to just pop my glasses on because of the sun, get my keys, get my purse, go. No more of this, oh man, I have to go to Walmart tomorrow, okay, or I have to go to Target, or I have to go there, or I have to go wherever. Gotta put my makeup on, gotta put my makeup on. It is wonderful to just walk out that door. And I have to thank my daughter for that, because that evening being with her, or that day, and seeing her pop off her sunglasses and walking around the store not caring that she didn't have makeup, I thought, you know what, I can do that too. I can do that too. And I am so glad I did, because it really does give you a sense of security. It makes you feel stronger about yourself. Like, I'm not allowing that outside world to make me feel a certain way. Yes, this is me without makeup. Take it or leave it. If you want to leave it, see ya. But to me, that is a wonderful feeling to know that I value myself enough to not worry about what they think without makeup. Much less my kids. Now, oh God, you know, if my kids are coming over or they show up and I don't have makeup, I don't care. I mean, I'm not sitting here trying to be some perfect model for my children and grandchildren. No, thank you. I can't believe I used to do that. I used to literally, if they said, hey Mom, we're coming over tomorrow, I made sure I had my makeup on. Or if they said, hey, we're dropping by later this afternoon, man, I went to put my makeup on, dress, whatever. I can't believe I did that to myself from so much insecurity. And now, no, if my kids are coming over, I'm here to just enjoy my kids and my grandkids, not to say, does Mom and Grandma look perfect today? No, I don't look perfect every day, because it's not a perfect day every day. It's just not. And I'm just happy that I got out of that, because it really did, it did affect a lot of my life. A lot of my life. Planning around putting makeup on all the time. Nah, not anymore. And at my age, I need that freedom. And even I wish I'd have done this long before now. My daughter's only in her 40s, early 40s, and she's 41 now. She's been doing this for a while. I wish I'd have been that smart. So anyway, guys, get out there. Be more secure about yourself. Don't let others make you feel like you're not good enough unless you have your hair and makeup and everything perfect. We're not perfect every day. And if you try to be, then you got some insecurities that just you need to work on. Talk to you later, guys. I'm going to go get something to eat. I have not eaten this morning, so and it's 1:49. So or today, it's not morning anymore. So talk to you later, guys, and love yourself for who you are, and don't let that outside world make you feel like you got to stress yourself for makeup all the darn time. Bye, guys. Talk to you later.
Oh. Hi, babies. Look, baby.